Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So, this would just be a short live and to address whether or not, I don't actually know for sure yet. Basically, I saw this information before, but it wasn't really updated. And to be honest, I thought it was just some kind of training she did. Not really, I wasn't really thinking about job training when I saw this before. But then today I actually looked into it further and then I made some phone calls. But by the time I was making phone calls, nobody was answering. And it's weird because for North Carolina, that's in the Eastern time zone. I actually was calling before 5 p.m. So I don't know, no one was really answering. So what I have to do is call back tomorrow and see if I can get a hold of someone. Like maybe they had an extended 4-day weekend because I know Martin Luther King holiday was for Monday, right? But this is Tuesday, so I don't know what happened to why no one was answering for human resources or anything like that. So let me go ahead and pull this up because this will be a short live. I actually have another live I'm going on my other channel because I have a more of an update for my other channel for the other case. So this will just be short. Okay, so so let me go ahead and see who's here first. And so hey, welcome. Hey, baby Shay, Tata, Cypher. I haven't seen you come in here yet. Are you new, Shalise? Welcome. I know some people are not really new. Some people are just in the bushes. They never come out and say, hey, they never speak. They never come out and say, hey, Dani, I don't bite. Well, sometimes I might bite. So, but some people don't come out the bushes and speak. But yeah, so welcome all the new people and hey to all my bush babies that never come out but are still watching. Hi, Holly. I haven't seen your name before. Welcome. Hey, Marie, Cypher, Black Beauty. So yes, if she's working, if we find out she's working, you already know what we have to do. You already know. Louisiana lady, so we definitely will find out if she's there. Okay, so today I'm just going to go over what I found. This information has been out, but no one really looked in to see if she was actually still working or not. And I'm like, why didn't I think about it before? Well, at first I only saw one listing for a training for one listing. So I was like, maybe that's like a one-off, like some kind of training or something she did online. But then when I saw another one today, I was like, wait, this actually might be a place where she's still working at. And also I saw her mom's name on the list too. So her mom were both like taking training for this company. So I'm like, they actually might be working here because they have different locations. I will show you where however you say it, wherever you're at. Sometimes I'll be on BPT, CPT, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Richard. Justice Person Colin Robinson, Cabo 6 should go to prison for a long time. Yes, Hunter, yes. Crooked doctors too. Well, the doctor is no longer working at American Medical Center, last we were told. So there's 3 people that was no longer working. That's Dejanay Jackson, Elise Hyatt, and the doctor. Okay, so now we're moving on to see who else has a job that we need to snatch, right? I'm BPT, CPT. That's what time I'm on most of the time. Well, sometimes I actually surprise myself and I actually show up on time. Now, if I'm getting paid, I might actually show up extra on time. But if I ain't getting paid, I might be a little late. I'm just telling the truth. You really just have to watch your circle. Yes, you do. Hey, Gwen. Gotta take 5. Hey. Welcome. Hey, my mod, tribal. Oh, so yes. Let me y'all know I'm making those phone calls, but I definitely will. First thing tomorrow, I will be calling every which way number to see if she actually is there or not. And y'all can call too, of course, but wait, hold on. E-model, is that hey model? Is that Marty or model? Because sometimes on StreamYard, I promise you, it can look like an I or L. So E-model, E-Marty. Hi, Leah from Arizona. Welcome. Yes, welcome to everyone entering the chat. Star. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started and I'll come back to the chat. Valerie, bye, Valerie. You're not new. Okay, let's see. Hey, Dani, I'm not new, but I've been listening. Yeah, so see, Pretty Lady TT, thanks for coming out the bushes. See, I don't bite. See, did I bite you? No, I didn't. April Showers, Rain May Flowers. Girl, you already know I have to say that because that's how your name reminds me of. Is it Shakara Johnson? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Hunty, hey. And her, yes, it's her. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up some other things before I can then I'll go to welcome some more people to the chat. Bless up, Queen. Same to you, same to you. Blessings. Okay, so let me go ahead and show y'all this. Wait, y'all know how to zoom in. Hold on, let me zoom in. Yes, Hunty, yes. Okay, it says a Small Miracle LLC. And it's actually under another name too, Bound. But okay, a Small Miracle LLC. And it says this was actually, there's two. Okay, because I found another one besides this one right here that was posted before. It says the virtual event says January 1st, 2021. So she still could be working here. And this was like a training, and it was from 2 to 4 p.m. And it said currently register. And then as you can see on the right hand side, right here where my mouse is at, that's Winter Donovan, right? And you look on the left hand side, like exactly across, there's Monica Stimson. That's her mom. Okay. So both of them are both registered for this company. They took a training course from 2 to 4 p.m. If you know you have a job, sometimes you take training, or you start with training, or you take some kind of courses. So they both took this online for this company that's based in North Carolina. And it says instructor will email participants the day prior to training. If you do not receive the email an hour prior to the start of training, please contact Brittany Leaks at this extension. So I will be trying to contact Brittany and whoever else I can find. And it said your instructor will send you a link to attend virtually prior to class, but may also be seen below. And at first, sometimes people say, well, this could be like a school training because she was in school before. But at the same time, this is actually a company, a business as well. So I know she attended WSSU or whatever, Winston-Salem or whatever that is. Because that anxiety video that I showed before on my channel, she was at college, right? But this seems like more of a business and not like just some school, because it is a business, a small miracle. So let me go show you the other one. Hold on. So that one was January 1st, 2021. And then I kind of went out of order. Here's another one, and it was dated 11/19/20. And it was from 5:15 p.m. So another 2 hours. So it was 5:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. And it says medical administration 2 virtual Raleigh. It says Raleigh. And then, of course, you see her name on the left-hand side. You see Winter Donovan. And then on the right-hand side, you see her mom, Monica, right? Oh, let me see something, because I know her mom keeps taking down her LinkedIn off and on. Sometimes she edited some stuff, right? Let me look at her mom's LinkedIn. But I'm thinking that this could actually be training for a job at that time for this company. And they both were like working there. And it says organizer Jennifer Van Den Bout. And it says Raleigh, right? I was thinking it would be, so I wonder if that's the location that this was for Raleigh location. Let me see here. I really don't see anything on her profile about that company, that Jennifer Van person. But I do know that when Winter was in college, she did some kind of project with talking about anxiety, right? So yeah, so let me go ahead and go to the company's website. But like I said, her mom both took 2 training courses that was 2 hours long, and it was months apart from each other. The first one was, why did you do that? The first one was in 2020. Let me pull it back up. So November 19th, 2020 was the first one. It was Medical Administration 2, and it was with this company. And the company has different types of training. Sometimes, like even at the bottom right there, it shows sometimes they have CPR and other things going on. So that was November 19th, and then looks like 2 months later they had a new meeting. I mean training session, yeah. And when was that one? Oh, it wasn't even 2 months later. It was January 4th, 2021. So basically, tomorrow I'm going to contact this company again. And like I said, here on both of these trainings, and it actually might even be more, but these are the 2 I found. That both of these trainings, the mom, Winter Donovan, and her mom, Monica Stimson, both attended the training for this job. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the company website and Facebook. Okay, it says Abound Health is in North Carolina statewide agency supporting and serving people of all ages living with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And it says aboundhealth.com. It has their phone number 704-343-9688. It has an email, advocate at aboundhealth.com. And it says disability service. At our very core, our mission is to empower others by providing tools and resources to our clients, remind them of just how capable they really are. They already are. And let me zoom in closer so y'all can see the contact information. So basically tomorrow, my goal is for this is actually to see if she's actually working there still or not. Or working there or not at this company. And I did, like I said, I did call today, but no one was really answering. Okay, so okay, it says what we do. Abound Health provides a range of services to individuals of all ages with intellectual or developmental disabilities. People are at the center of everything that we do. We are dedicated to supporting individuals with disabilities as well as their families and staff. They have day programs, group homes, alternative family living, innovations, waiver periodic. Okay. Supported employment and job placement, traumatic brain injury, or I guess intellectual disability services. I don't know. And it says support across North Carolina. I did see on one training that they were at Raleigh training. It said Raleigh, but I thought they were in Greensboro, right? Okay, that says Clayton. Okay, this says Raleigh, but they on Greensboro is what's on her list. So I guess I will have to call different local offices. Definitely Greensboro because I saw her address on there, but that one training said Raleigh for some reason. So here's the. Let me zoom in a little closer. Here's the Raleigh office. I'm going to go ahead and put this number in my phone because that way I don't have to look it up again. Yeah, so I'll be able to just call. I didn't call the Raleigh. I called the Greensboro location earlier, but now that I see it says Raleigh, I definitely would want to call them too. Where is it? (919) 854 4400.
Hello, and thank you for calling Abound Health Raleigh.
Oh, I be saying Raleigh. My bad. It's Raleigh. Oops, my bad. What is she saying it wrong? Or am I saying it wrong? I be saying Raleigh. Raleigh. Oh. Okay, so so here's the one for Greensboro. I already have that number down. And that makes more sense because that same 336 is what I called for that we were calling for Elise, right? So that's like the Greensboro area. And then oh yeah, here's the one for Charlotte. So let me make sure I have that. I think I did do that one too. That one is 704 321 1635. Do I have that one? So what I would do is I'll post it on my if I find out that she's working tomorrow morning, like I would see if they will transfer me or try to say yeah she's there or whatever. Yeah, I already have that one. Okay, so that's the one for Charlotte. Okay, so I gave Charlotte, and then that was the Raleigh, and then let me find the Greensboro one. Child, stop. Right here. The Greensboro one was 336-450-2150. I already have that one. Okay, so basically, once we find out if she's working there or not, if she is working here, then obviously we are going to try to get her fired. That's what we do. Yes, auntie, yes. And this is like a health company, so I'm not surprised that she will be in health because a lot of them attended WSSU for health or something. And she was also talking about anxiety for a college project. So I wouldn't be surprised if she actually is working for this company. But we will see. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to discuss Gerardo's live that he went live tonight with the state attorney, our attorney general, Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me go to your comments first. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow morning, I will definitely look and see and find out if she's still there or not. And I would just probably post a community tab or email, and then I would just post this video. Link that I will link this video, and in this video, I already have this information posted, the phone numbers to call. There's also let me wait, go down, wait. But the website is aboundhealth.com, so I'm definitely going to put this in the links because I'm going to use this video as a reference point or a source of information. Aboundhealth.com, and if you actually go down, it says our locations. We don't know what exact location she is, but on one of the training, it did say Raleigh, right? Okay, and at the bottom we have advocate at aboundhealth.com. That's the same email address that's on the Facebook page. I guess their main location is Charlotte, out of Charlotte headquarters. And then they have another number, 704-536-8888. So if she is working there, I'm going to use this video as a video to say, find all the contact information on this video. So now I zoomed in, so that will be the information. They also have a Twitter, and they also have a IG. Oh wait, I want to pull that up. Okay, so yeah, so let me go ahead and pull up Gerardo's video. Let me go to comments first, and then Gerardo's video, and then after that, I will be going to my other channel for an update. That way, I can do 2 updates in one night. Okay, so please sign and share the petition. Yes, keep signing and sharing the petition. That's Justice for Shanquella. The petition is at change.org/Shanquella, and that's change.org/Shanquella. So make sure you're signing the petition. Hey, Veronica. Hey. Hey, Tanny or Tanny loves all people. Hey, Tanny. Hey, Kitty. Oh, girl, I'm just trying to see if Winter Donovan is still working at if she's working at this job right here, but she took 2 training courses, and I went over the job information and what the company is all about. Oh yeah, let me go back. Where's that one thing? Wait. On here it says a Small Miracle LLC. So a Small Miracle LLC is kind of under that company, Abound Health. Yeah, but when I go to the Facebook, it doesn't take me to a Small Miracle LLC. So let me see something. Small Miracle LLC. Okay, corporate management team. Douglas family. Well, yeah, obviously, if she's still working, we definitely will be contacting the corporate office. So yeah, what I need to do is actually find the corporate office too, like the number for the working or not, and then if she is, then we already know what to do. By now, we already know we find out someone's working, and then we try to get them fired. Simple. And it pretty much takes us to, and it says a Small Miracle LLC and a Myra company. So this looks like another company that has multiple names or has been acquisition or whatever. It says in a Myra company. So it looks like it can go high up. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to Gerardo's new video he posted today. But I will be getting back to y'all once if I confirm yes or no that she's still working there or not. Okay, so obviously she had to be doing something there to have training her and her mother. And she heard and also she's taking trips, and she's like, this wasn't her first trip. She took other trips and stuff as well. So to me, I think she is working somewhere. So we just have to find out where she's working at. She definitely, I don't see her doing any self-employment. Well, I did see on her Pinterest, she had like like she did event planning or event hosting for like baby showers or other things she was interested in, or maybe she just did it for fun on Pinterest. But she actually would do stuff like ideas, like for even for Dejanay and for others. Go watch my other video. It's called Cabo 6. If you watch Cabo 6, you'll see the video where I show her Pinterest and go over stuff I found out about winter. Okay. Okay, let me go to your comments. And then after that, I'll go to Gerardo's video, and then that'll be it for this live. Ciao. Dani is putting in that work. She can be as late as she wants. Oh, thank you. But I don't want to be too late because that's rude. Okay. Hey, Della. Dela, Nesbitt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Liella. Hey, hey, hey. So a lot of people are coming out the bushes today, okay? Let's see. Hey, Tasha. Hi, Dani. I love your channel. Thank you so much. I'm glad you love my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Ambience. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of new people. A lot of new faces. A lot of new people. Hi, Marcella. So we really don't have a lot of information today, but once we hear anything about this, oh yeah, so we'll get into Gerardo. Hey, I like your channel. If she work in High Point, I am on the case in Greensboro. Yes, Hunter, yes. I like local people that can, be on the case. So we definitely will see if she's working there. Something told me like to just double check this information, and sure enough, I saw more than one training course for this company. And also her mom is working there as well, or they both took those training courses. And she also went to school probably for some kind of health field or something, because she took an anxiety, she had an anxiety project. And also that actually just shows again that there is people that went on a trip that went to school for health management, some kind of health, or they had to take some kind of CPR, or there was a CNA like Elise, and they all should know better to get help. What can't you see? Usually when I first show something, I have to zoom in. So you have to give me time to zoom in. Trust me, I try to zoom in as soon as I can. Yes, Hunty, yes. Everyone hit that like button. Hey, Sharon. Oh, yes, Hunty, yes. I bet Winter got anxiety now. Yeah. I bet she do. So she could take her own advice. Ooh. All right, so let me go ahead and get off here because I need to actually do Gerardo, and I also need to go update on the other case on my main channel. Danny was around when my innocent cousin was. My mother did what she could, and now she is with her. I hope my mother can rest knowing the truth. I'm sorry for your loss, and yeah, as everyone wants to know, find out answers and find out the truth of what happened to their loved one. Okay, let's see. Hey, Dani, do you think if she run from that job, would another company would rehire her? To me, it's easier to keep your current job than to get a new one, because to go get a new one, they will actually look you up. They will probably Google your name and find, and then they'll easily find your name and your information. If you already work for a company, it might be harder for people to try to fire you unless you're convicted or charged for something. You might even be able to hide and not let anyone know about you being in the media or news or anything. Because remember, some people still had their job until the media or everyone found out about it. And then once everybody found out about it and started calling, and then they lost their job. So to me, if she could easily still be working there or working somewhere without being if no one is calling the job and saying to fire her or calling the company or complaining, she can easily just keep going to work without any problems, just like the rest. But if she goes and try to find a new job, I'm sure they would Google her and her name was everywhere. I'm super late. Hey, Danny Mize. Hey, Razor Sharp. Well, like I said, I will let y'all know. As soon as I find out, I will let y'all know. It's like an hour from Greensboro. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that that's a long drive to be for a commute. I mean, that's not like that bad. Some people have that as an average day. Some people, but we will see. We will see. And sometimes people have training in one location, but then they actually work at a different one, right? Yes, my condolences, Black Beauty. Yes, it's like Raleigh. My family lives there. Yes, sorry for your loss and condolences to Black Beauty. Okay. Yeah, so this is the website aboundhealth.com. Yes, go ahead and hit the like button. So let me go ahead and pull up Gerardo's video. Okay, let me pull up his video. So basically, he had an interview. I guess he said, "Hey, I'm gonna do one better." Like that one reporter from the other day, she asked a question to State Attorney, the Attorney General Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. But today, I guess Gerardo was like, "Hey." I guess after that or before that, he made his own like arrangements or appointments to have an interview, a one-on-one interview with the Attorney General. That's a good thing that he's asking questions. I wish that he would put the whole interview out at once, but I guess he has to. How he that's his channel and he runs it how he runs it, right? But of course, most people would want the full interview. I even broke up one of my interviews I had. So, but the reason I broke up one of my interviews is because I had to edit the video.
So there was a problem.
He could be having to do the same thing where he has to edit the video and make sure the translation is right for the video. So then that could take time. I don't know. But either way it goes, I guess we all will be watching since he has an exclusive, right? This is a lead attorney channel. He also has a membership, right? He has a membership on his channel now. How much was it? I'm not signed in to join. But yeah, I am a member on his channel, and he did post a video of him walking into his studio with the state attorney. He actually posted the day before, but it kind of gave like a sneak peek of what he was going to be talking about. But I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't check my YouTube timeline as much yesterday, so I didn't really see it until like a few minutes before his show that he was actually going to go live with state attorney De La Rosa. I actually would have dropped a little hint to y'all, right? If I knew, trust me, I would have, but I didn't check because I have two channels. So I didn't check to see what he was gonna go live about. But he did like post a sneak peek to the members. That's what I do know. Okay, so the next one he's doing is on the 20th. Exclusive interview with the prosecutor. And then he did one today. I'm just gonna go over a little bit because this is his channel, his content. So if
when the stakes are
the full video, you need to go to his
high
channel.
at work, your tone matters. Grammarly's advanced tone suggestions can help. Because when
Avance hasta el momento todos responsables de ese hecho con apariencia de delito.
Cases under investigation had all been issued.
Investigación objetiva, que primero que hay un hecho con apariencia de delito. Claro. Y segundo, quién o quiénes son los presuntos responsables de ese hecho con apariencia de delito. Y someterlo a la decisión de la autoridad judicial, que en este caso pues ya fue la intervención del juez que está llevando la causa. Entonces es en ese sentido.
Bueno, hasta aquí la primera parte de la entrevista. En esta entrevista, el procurador
General Daniel de la Rosa Anaya spoke with very technical words about the case. So we would like to summarize in a general way with more common or friendlier translation.
En la primera pregunta sobre qué fue lo que pasó, respondió que el caso está en proceso de investigación y el avance hasta el momento es haber logrado la primera orden de un juez para detener y extraditar a la responsable de la agresión física de Shanquella Robinson.
The first question I asked was, what happened? He replied that the case is under investigation. The results so far are that an order from a judge to arrest and extradite the person responsible for the physical aggression of Shanquella Robinson has been issued.
Confirmó lo que ya habíamos dicho aquí, que las personas que estaban con Shanquella Robinson reportaron a los números de emergencia una muerte accidental. Sin embargo, dijo que cuando la Procuraduría de Justicia abrió la carpeta de investigación, después de que Shanquella Robinson fue declarada muerta y se obtiene el resultado de la autopsia, descubren que tiene una lesión cervical en la parte del cuello.
This confirmed what we had already said here before, that the people who were with Shanquella reported an accidental death to the emergency numbers. However, he said that when the Attorney General opens the investigation folder after Shanquella Robinson was declared dead and the results of the autopsy were obtained, they discovered that the cause of death was a cervical and neck injury.
En la segunda pregunta le comenté que en Estados Unidos había mucha...
In my opinion, I really do think that they really are not taking full accountability for fucking up and letting them leave without actually looking into it further, because it's the job of the police and of the doctor and other people to assess situations. They have to go to the scene and assess the situation and see what's going on. You can go to a scene and someone can say this happened or that happened, but it's still up to you to assess the patient or assess the scene, whatever your occupation is. For the doctor to go there and them to say alcohol poisoning, I understand that she will only go there thinking or expecting that it will be alcohol poisoning, but you can't rely on people to give a diagnosis of something. They can give you symptoms of something, but once you get there and you assess the patient and make an assessment, it's your job to determine what is wrong with that person, right? That's what your experience or expertise is supposed to be. So when you get there and you see that it says alcohol poisoning, somebody hangover, intoxicated, drunk too much or whatever, you see that they have a busted eye, a busted lip, a knot on their forehead, because the doctor noticed the knot on the forehead and everything else, and she questioned that, right? So seeing all these things, someone unresponsive, you say that they can't take an IV. So the typical things that you would expect for someone to have alcohol poisoning is not working for this person. So that raised the alarm. And then on top of that, when the doctor insisted that they get her to emergency care, 911 or hospital, and she refused, and the friends, our fake friends, refused, that also should have raised red flags or red alarms. And then once all this came about and the police arrived to the scene, it was their job to also assess the situation. They can also see Shanquella and her condition. They can see her condition. And also someone did say that some people did come out from a crime scene, or some kind of company came out in one news article, right? So it's also their job to go to the scene and assess the situation. So it's the job of experts to go find out what the real issue is. Even if you are told something, as an expert, it's your job to make an assessment, to make the final determination of the cause or the issue that's going on. So even when the police got there and they see that it was they seen her face, like the knot on the head and everything else, and that was actually a sign that it was actually more to it than just alcohol poisoning, right? So there's no accountability here to say, well, we only went by what the guest said. They're blaming it all on the guest. It is the responsibility of the Cabo 5, 6, whoever, but it's also a responsibility of the doctor and experts who are not supposed to rely on possible suspects to give them a cause of determination what's going on. Now, as for the maid and the concierge, that's kind of different. But for the others who are experts in some type of field occupation, they have more responsibility, and that's my opinion. And I actually don't think that it would. I think that even when they had the cause of death, they still would not have opened an investigation. It wasn't until the video went viral and the death certificate and everything went viral and there was like a outrage or outpour of outcry. Was there anything done?
Polémica por la información contradictoria. Lo que reportaron los cabos 6 al 911 de que había sido una muerte accidental y lo que decía el resultado de la autopsia que era una lesión cervical.
My second question was, in the United States, there's a lot of controversy over the contradiction information reported. What the Cabo 6 reported to 911 was that it had been an accidental death. And what the results of the autopsy was that it was a cervical and neck injury.
Él comentó que efectivamente primero se reportó una muerte accidental al 911 y que cuando la Procuraduría de Justicia toma la investigación, antes de la divulgación inclusive del video que se hizo viral, ellos ya estaban investigando un posible crimen por el resultado de la autopsia. Siguiendo todos los protocolos del feminicidio, comentó que cuando inclusive toman la investigación, los acompañantes de Xuancuela Robinson se van rápidamente del hotel y al día siguiente salen del aeropuerto de San José del Cabo hacia Estados Unidos.
He replied that indeed an accidental death was first reported to 911 and that when the Attorney General's office took the investigation, before the video that went viral was released, they were already investigating a possible crime due to the result of the autopsy. The protocol of femicide was immediately put in place. He stated that when the investigation into Xuancuela Robinson begins, her companions leave the villas immediately. And the next day, they leave San Jose del Cabo Airport for the United States.
La tercera pregunta que le hice fue ¿por qué la policía no...
Okay, well, basically to me, the first part of the interview that he put out is pretty much this information that already was pretty much known or put out already. I still think it's their fault that the Cabo left so soon, because if they had actually looked for additional signs, obvious signs, like her facial injuries and everything else, they could see that it was more than just an accidental death. The doctor even recognized she had a knot on her forehead, so she knew something was off, but she didn't follow her instincts or just follow other things. She still went off of what the Cabo 6 said to her instead of following her own medical expertise or inclinations or whatever. So, and knowledge. So anyways, I will put this link in the chat so you can go finish watching his video from there. But like I said, for part one, I really don't think there was too much, like it wasn't really a lot of extra additional information that wasn't already said at the press conference from the other day. So maybe part 2 will have more information. So let me go ahead and put this in the chat. So that's the link to his video. So go ahead and give him a view to watch the rest of the video. Okay, so let me address this comment right here by PM Channel. Accidental death. Okay, people forgot this part because there was one article that stated this before. I can't remember which one it was. It's in one of my videos, but it said that they said that she had alcohol poisoning and that she also fell in the bathroom. So that I heard that one time that they had said that she had alcohol poisoning and she fell in the bathroom. So that was supposed to be accidental death, right? So I guess they were trying to make up for why she had a knot on her head or why she had other injuries. So they said that she fell in the bathroom too. So I guess why they try to put it that way. But I will have to find that article, and what I would do is if I find where I got that from or what video I talked about it in, it was in one article. I can't remember where, but it stated that it was like a fall in the bathroom, that they lied about that as well, that she fell in the bathroom and hurt herself. So that's a good question. That's a good question to see if it's just alcohol poison that was told, or is it also the accidental fall in the bathroom, right? Because I've heard both. I've heard both. So let's say that. Yeah, it's a good thing. So okay. So anyways, there's a link to his video. Y'all can go finish watching that. Right now, I'm going to go to my other channel to give an update on the other case before it gets too late. So that's it for today. Have a great night, everyone. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so let me go ahead and go through some comments. Yes, go ahead and sign a petition. But like I said, I will try to find that article. It was one article that mentioned that the state attorney had said something about them saying it was accidental fall to not just alcohol poisoning. And if that's the case, then that would explain why people overlook certain things or overlook the other symptoms, right? But we will see. Hi, Dani. Hi, everyone in the chat. I already went over that. Hey, Ambience. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go update my other channel and then call it a night, because tomorrow I definitely have to see if she's still at this job or not, Winter, so we can pick back up. Yes, Hunter, yes, drop those swords. Oh, and y'all, I can't really say, I actually have a situation where I can't really give my source up for the other case I'm working on. I'll talk about it in the other video. I keep forgetting. I don't want to mix the videos up. I'm I want to make sure each case has their own video, because each person deserves their own video to discuss. But sometimes I actually might mix it up. But the thing is, I've learned before that if I talk about too many people in the same video, people start confusing the cases. It works if you're just talking like general information about the case, but if you're actually giving out phone numbers or information for people to call, people will get confused. So I just try to keep it to one case per video. But yeah, I'm about to go over there and update that. Okay, let me go down. Yes, thank you so much. So you're on top of your game. Yes, like. Hey, Red Lips Hustler. Okay, Winter probably still working, but they ain't giving any information about her for security reasons. Well, we have a way of finding out if people are working or not. Well, we have a way of finding out if they are still employed there at first. And then after that, they won't tell us if they actually fired the person. But to actually find out the first time if they're working, then usually we can find out if someone's working. But once we start calling, sometimes they won't say whether they fired the person or not. We will see. We don't know what to expect until we try. So I definitely will try. That's the only thing I can do is try. Yes, Auntie Yash. Yes, you need to get fired. That's also a possibility, but whether it's remotely or in person, either way it goes, she still needs to get fired. Hi Danny. Oh my gosh, you noticed me. I just love it here. I try to go through all my comments. It can take a lot of time to go through comments, but I try to at least address some before it gets too late. Now, I might not be able to do it today because, to be honest, I have to go update my other channel about this other case. So I won't be able to probably read all these tonight. I'll see. Nope, if she worked there, time to get her out. Let's call the Department of OSHA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all already know I don't really care about naysayers. If somebody is working there, especially Winter needs to be fired. Child. If her ass is working, I'm definitely gonna try to get her ass fired. I don't give a what anybody says. They hated on Quella because she was a boss and not a worker. There was definitely jealousy and rage, especially from Dejanay. Hey, Marie. Yes, follow my social media pages. I believe all the girls did healthcare besides Shanquella. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say anything right now, but there was another picture of her taking some kind of other courses. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because to be honest, I can't exactly remember. But I did see a picture of her with some type of uniform on Facebook. Yes, Hunter. Yes, that's the channel I'm about to go to now. So follow my main channel. I'm about to go over there in a minute. Can't believe she may be working for special needs. Oh, wow. I didn't think about it like that. But yeah, at all. But definitely special needs. And the thing about it is, if you're working in any kind of field like this, where you have to take any kind of training for CPR or anything like that, you definitely should know better about getting someone help and when someone would need help. Google Translate. That's Gerardo's video. So he translates the video. He has a translator and he also has a transcript or captions. Now, if it's my video, I definitely will add captions too. 35,174 signatures. So please continue to sign and share the petition. Yes, Hunter, yes. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, they are not being accountable, but obviously they want to cover their own ass and pretend like they were on top of things and going with it. But no, I guarantee you that if this was United States and I bet you if it was United States and they got there and she was in that condition with the knot on her forehead and all those people there trust and the busted eye, busted lip and everything, and they keep saying alcohol poisoning, they definitely would have been somebody probably would have been arrested that night. Yep. Hey Kelly. It's a shame that they took this sister's life because she was doing better than them. Hey, gotta take 5. I blame the owner of the resort. I do believe that they had a responsibility to get in touch with the U.S. Embassy. When I had a medical examiner on my channel, he stated that it's actually the job of the State Department to contact the family. So it was definitely their job to. But yes, since the company took their money and had the information, they could at least, and they know what happened, could at least reached out to the family and definitely kept, I would say even at the concierge or anyone else should have kept track of like where she was being sent so the family would know. But they probably also left it up to the State Department to do, like the government to take care of. And also don't forget that some people involved don't want to get in trouble, so they don't want to do too much, right? And sometimes when someone feels like they might be held responsible, they don't want to call the family or contact the family because they. But Cabo Villas actually said they reached out to the family, but I don't know if they did or not. I haven't asked. Okay, this whole situation is fishy. So much wrong information. I wouldn't say that his information is false because look, it's only two things. Well, it was one thing that was false, which was Dejanay wasn't arrested yet. Was there another thing? Oh yeah, about there being another video of somebody intervening. But if you actually look at this video right here. Okay, I didn't say anything before, y'all, but mentioned this to me, but I don't tell everything because it's not my place. But he did mention before that he was going to interview Della Rosa and Daniel Della Rosa, the attorney. He mentioned it like it was a couple months ago. And then nothing, I guess something happened to where he didn't get the interview. And I was like, were you really going to? But now he has, right? So now he actually has interviewed him. So this person that he's with right now is the state attorney general, Daniel De La Rosa Anaya of California, Baja California Sur, right? So since he is with the same person that is issued the arrest warrant, then he does have access to information, or even he's with the person that gave the warrant. Like, how much credibility does he actually have to actually have the person sitting next to him that issued the warrant? So he does have access to information and sources. And also the picture that he posted that people thought wasn't Shanquella, even me, I was like, is that Shanquella in the picture? Now, I knew it was a doctor, I knew it was a friend, and I knew it was a paramedic, but Shanquella body looked bigger, right? But I was like, the picture doesn't look Photoshop, it does look real. So I had no choice but like, yeah, it's real. And also Nazir confirmed the picture, the paramedic, the receptionist that works with Mobby, the paramedic, confirmed the picture. So the picture was real. So I say his credibility is up there. Some information he spread was inaccurate, but he does have an inside source and connections. As you see, he's sitting right here with the state attorney, Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. So I won't count him out completely. Now, what you can say, sometimes you might not like how somebody is going about things. But other than that, we cannot discredit him for saying that he doesn't have, or discount him saying that he doesn't have access to sources or inside sources or connections when we see him right here in our face with the person that issued the warrant for Mexico and the attorney general, right? And he also had that picture. I don't know who gave him that picture, but he had that picture, and that was Shanquella on the floor of that villa. And if you don't know, go watch my other videos. I already found different ways to confirm if that's her, and it is her. And another YouTuber also confirmed, but I already went over that before. Okay. So I wouldn't say his credibility is at 100%, but I would say it's at least at maybe now since he has it's going up, it increased. Other day I probably would have gave him a 70, which I did. Now I will give him like an 85% since he actually has one of the top connections he could possibly have for this case in Mexico. That's medical negligence of the doctor. Yes. So some things can be civil and some things can be criminal, depending on how things go. Yes, that's true, Elgin. We still got to put some respect on Gerardo's name for bringing some light to the situation. We definitely do. That's why I said I give him 85%. But that Dejanay arrested one kind of take a big old. That's going to take a lot to recover from, and also that video of someone intervening. He said it was a video of someone coming into the room intervening. That had people like, what? So those two things actually put a dent to probably put him at 80%. To be honest. Did you hear about the new video that's, oh Lord, what new? Okay, if there's a video, then send it to my link, but I want to, there's always like a new video. but no one ever sees it. This is actually something that's like a big dispute too. I actually don't believe. Wait 1 second. Like I said, on my channel, everyone has their own beliefs and thoughts. I'm just here to post information, but of course, I can also give my opinion. I honestly don't believe that she was unalive or deceased when the doctor arrived. I don't believe she was. I believe that she was in a state of paralysis because when you have atlas luxation, which is her cause of death, it causes you to be paralyzed and you cannot move anything from like your neck and down. The only thing you can do is you can see, you can hear, but you cannot speak. So when someone says that she wasn't moving or her body was like whatever, it's because she was, to me, it's called, she was paralyzed. You couldn't move her body. That's why Nazir had to carry her around. And then they possibly seen that she was still, maybe her eyes were still shifting, like her eyeballs, and maybe she showed signs of life, but not being able to move or not being able to talk or communicate, right? So what I need y'all to do is actually, do I have time to actually show it? Because I think a lot of people miss the key. People are missing out on what happens when someone has atlas luxation. They don't immediately die 15 minutes later all the time. You have to actually listen to different medical examiners. People keep saying, oh, well, if y'all had gotten her help, she would have survived. But people forget that with atlas luxation, people can still survive. But when they survive, they might be paralyzed for the rest of their life or in a vegetative state. But let me go ahead and play that audio because a lot of people keep forgetting that key part of what atlas luxation can do to your body. If you know what it can do to your body, then you might know what someone means by she was unresponsive or her body was probably not moving or just stiff or just not, it was nothing happening with her body because she's paralyzed from the neck down. But let me play that Nancy. If you didn't watch that Nancy Grace video, then you need to. I have it on my channel. I labeled it Nancy Grace is back. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna play that clip so y'all can actually pay attention. Pay attention to how the medical examiner describes Shanquella's condition, of how her condition would be with having atlas luxation. And then you'll understand what I think about how her state was. And my opinion is based on what this medical examiner said of her, what it causes. It's not based on just, oh, it's just my opinion. It's actually what an expert stated. So, you know, Nancy Grace.
Hyundai Sonata versus Toyota Camry. Hyundai Sonata win.
I'm gonna see if I can search if it's a transcript. Yeah, so I can see if I can search what that part is. Gotta see what the keyword was. Wasn't condition. Maybe it's at 43 minutes in. That's me talking. Okay.
any further. So you cannot move, you cannot walk, you are 100% totally helpless.
Okay, let me go back a little bit. Okay, so let me go here, and then I'm gonna mute myself so it won't echo.
You and I have both reviewed the video that these idiots shot while Shanquella is being killed. I'm just going to go out on a limb because according to the autopsy report, she died within 15 minutes of the blow to the head. What? And I try not to do it, Dr. Gallagher, but I keep putting my little girl, I keep thinking, what if I was having to look at this video and it was my girl or my son? And I can't even imagine what Miss Robinson is going through. Could you detail for people that have not seen the video, and Fox Nation, I hope you're running it, what this girl, Shanquella, went through with her friends?
Certainly the trauma is, it's just, well, number one, it's disgusting. The entire episode, the entire situation is just absolutely disgusting. When after she got attacked, she felt every blow to her body, and when she got the fatal blow to the head, you can feel that within your body. You can feel your bones breaking. You can feel the paralysis come over you. You are unable to defend yourself. You have no connection to your arms and your legs any further. So you cannot move, you cannot walk, you are 100% totally helpless. But still you are conscious. You are still conscious for part of that time, and you can still see the people around you. You are still very aware of the violent situation around you. You can still hear the voices of the people, who are attacking you.
But she wouldn't be able to move, right? Because her spine had been severed.
Right. She would be 100% paralyzed, and she would not be able to move her arms, her legs. She would not even be able to speak. But she still would be able to hear, and she still would be able to see. And that's the horror of the entire situation. You'd still be able to understand what you're hearing. You'll still be able to see the violence around you, even though your spinal cord was severed. Yes.
A few moments ago, Jackie waved a note at me, which I thought in the heat of that moment was irrelevant. But now I'm rethinking it, and I think it's entirely significant. She held up that Shanquella was not found in the bedroom where we see her getting beaten as her friend guy. Is that who's videoing it, Quilla? It's the guy videoing it?
That's one of them.
Oh.
That's not the actual friend that we know. He's in the room, though, because once the dude that is videoing it, when he panned the phone a little, you can see him on the left. Khalil is standing on the left.
Again, they're on video. Hello, local police. So the fact that Jackie pointed out to me, her body is found in the living room.
Okay, so basically that is, if you want to watch the full video, I put the link in the description in my chat. But basically that's how I think her body was found, exactly as he described it, of what would happen if someone had Atlas luxation. That she was paralyzed and she could only see, and she could see and she could still hear. She could not speak, she could not move, or even feel certain parts of her body. He described what someone would experience with that condition, right? So that's what I think, what the doctor came upon at her, that condition, and maybe even Nazir. And then, so the doctor then tried to help her, but so then she succumbed to the injuries of Atlas luxation. luxation, or even what the doctor was doing could have actually worsened it, and also Nazir. But keep in mind that the 15 minutes is just an estimate because someone can still survive with that condition if they get emergency help, but they can still probably be. I think in this interview, he says that the person could still survive, but they would be paralyzed, or it was another interview. Also, I had a medical examiner on my channel, and they stated that she could have survived, but in a vegetative state. Okay, so if anyone knows, so basically from now on, if someone wants to know, it's at about 40 minutes in this video that I have Nancy Grace's back. It's 40 minutes in there at the timestamp. Okay, so I don't think she was unalive. I think she was paralyzed and in the experiencing the symptoms of atlas luxation. Yeah, I saw that video. That was Khalil while she was in a hammock. Hey, Gwen, and good night. Yes, Hunter, yes. I only report on things I've seen through my own eyes. That's proof or facts. I know a while back somebody posted a video, but it wasn't like of the current situation. It was something, a totally different video. I don't know who those people were, but it was like a totally different, I don't know what it was. Yeah, like a doc don't take the word from the murderers. Like, hello. You can go to the doctor all the time, and when you go there to the doctor, you tell them your symptoms, and you might even tell them what you think you have. But what they do is they do tests, or they do an assessment. They do an assessment, and they assess you, and they determine what you actually have, your actual diagnosis. Winter is the type of woman that will give you some punani and kill you. Ciao. Gerardo have to choose his words with this guy. Well, sometimes when you're doing an interview, you definitely have to choose your words carefully because when there's an ongoing investigation, it can if you ask the wrong question, the person might go cold, or it could be awkward because the person will say, "I can't answer that. I can't answer that." So he might even have to edit the video because in some parts the attorney might have said that he can't answer the question and awkward moments. So he might have to edit those videos out to get just only the meat of it, right? That happened to me sometimes. So I know that you sometimes have to edit stuff out. Mexico is playing in our face. I don't think they are. I think at first they were, but now they actually want to try to handle the situation so they can. What I'm noticing a lot is they actually want to try to fix this situation now because they don't want to have a bad reputation. If you watch their full press conference, they had a full press conference security, and I actually posted a full video, but they discussed the whole security in that area, Baja California, sir. And they really want to have a good image and reputation. So they actually want to, but they kind of dropped the ball now, right? So it's kind of too late, but they're trying to correct it. So that's what I think. They're trying to correct their mistake. And they also want someone extradited. If Dejanay was extradited, they would take her there, and I think they would try to lock her up or do some kind of justice. But the United States is really, I think they're trying to build their own case. And I discussed that in another video. I think they're trying to build their own case against this. They're trying to build their own case or build a stronger case to help Mexico. But either way, they're trying to make it a better build of evidence. Okay, my Danny Miles in chat. Good night. Yes, good night, good night, good night. I'm thinking I might actually schedule my other one. Well, actually, I might not because I have a new another case I'm going to be working on as well. So I probably want to go ahead and work on that Sensei tonight. Good night, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Christy, I will check it out. Me either. That's why we're all here. Justice for Shanquella. We don't like it. Yes, Hunty, yes. Justice for Shanquella all day, every day. So make sure you keep hashtagging and also sign the petition at change.org/Shanquella. We can read a few more comments. I think I'm almost caught up. It breaks my heart to hear about how Shanquella suffered after she was brutally beat. I can't imagine the emotional pain and grief that Shanquella's family are living with. Justice for Shanquella. Exactly. And actually, I didn't actually play this clip. I actually can play it now because it's known. But when I had a medical examiner on my channel, he mentioned that if she had survived, she would have been in a vegetative state. I didn't want to play that because it was still fresh and it was still too new. And I didn't want the family to hear that. But then later on, when they already had heard it from the Nancy Grace or other people interview, I decided now I can go ahead and play it because it's already out. But I didn't want to give this like if she had survived that condition, atlas luxation, that she would have been paralyzed or in a vegetative state. So that's why I never put that out, even though I've known about it. Yeah, she suffered. Yeah, so definitely, I actually listening to that, hearing how he described it, is so sad. So that's what I tell people when I say that what I think her condition was when the doctor and Nazir arrived. That's what condition I think it was in. But with atlas luxation, you have to keep her neck and head stable, and she has to have surgery right away, and it has to be healed stable for her to survive. It can actually worsen the condition. So her being moved around by Nazir and all those CPR rounds and everything the doctor was doing, that was actually counterproductive, was going against what should have been done for her actual condition. Praying for Shanquella family, yes. They were jealous of her because she was beautiful and successful. She was definitely beautiful and successful, and she was 25, y'all. Yes, very, very dangerous. Color was my sister. I would volley all them brothers for the video. My sister naked. The thing is, a lot of times you might want to do violence for violence and go after people and even have those thoughts. But what kind of justice will it be if you're in jail and then the people that actually did the crime and they're still out and now you're in jail? So you might have those thoughts of vengeance, but it's not worth you going to jail because then now it's not really 100% justice. They should have been happy for her, not jealous. The good for justice is if the bad people are in jail and then the good people are still out. If someone good goes to jail because they're angry and they go do something, then now we'll all be even extra like sad if somebody like the family member does something and then they're in jail, and now that wouldn't be fair, all right. And then we wouldn't be able to do anything because they committed a crime now too, right? So it's best to just let justice be served the right way. Okay. Surely they want to save their image, keep that money coming in. Yes, yes, they want to keep that money coming in. And even like yesterday when I talked to the concierge, he kept mentioning things about like the tourism and everything. And that keeps that area thriving and going. A lot of people work with the different services that they offer at the villas and the traveling and the tourism that brings in a lot of income for people. I'm sure they don't care. To me, to do what they did and to be heartless, like to not get her help and refuse to get her help until the very last minute, you have to be heartless already. So I doubt they actually would care. And I think they actually came back and continued on with their life like nothing happened, lying to the parents and lying to the sister. Good night, Miss Cake. So I doubt they actually are losing sleep. It looks like Khalil was sweating, but that could mean that he was just didn't want to get in trouble. Some people only do that because they don't want to get in trouble, not because they actually care. It's because they're scared of going to jail. So it's still only about being heartless and thinking about themselves. Good night, everyone. Good night, Dani. Have a blessed night. Love you, everyone. Good night. Okay, I'm glad y'all enjoyed the video. But yeah, go ahead and watch that full Nancy Grace interview, and keep in mind that when you're describing like what you think might be in her condition, what the medical examiner said, what someone would experience with atlas luxation. Yes, Hunter. Yes, we can leave off on this comment. It's a great comment to leave off on. Good night, everyone. And Dani, I plead the blood of Jesus for Shanquella and her family. Yes, continue prayers for Shanquella. For Shanquella's family. That justice will be served and that the FBI builds a strong case, and Mexico does their job. FBI, they can collaborate and get justice for Shanquella. Night. And yeah, hit the like button on your way out. Bye.